So now we are starting the lab of our DNS of Wireshark. So first we briefly introduce you to with the commands and what is DNS. Okay, so what is DNS? DNS or a domain name system is like a phone book of a internet. It translates the domain name into IP address, allowed to us to access website by a name. As you can see, we cannot learn all the IP addresses of all websites. So for easy understanding, we convert them to their domain name. So that work do by DNS. Okay, so how does DNS work? DNS work in hierarchical structure. Your device query a DNS resolver. Okay, your device query is a DNS resolver, which then the send request to the authoritative DNS server until it find the IP address associated with the domain name you enter. Okay, then we have a component of DNS of root server, top level domain server, authoritative DNS servers, and recursive DNS resolver. Root servers, these servers are the backbone of DNS, providing the information about the top level domains like .com, .org, and others. And top level domain server. These servers handle the main domain categories such as .com, .net, and org. And authoritative DNS server. These servers hold the specific domain information like IP addresses and other DNS records. Okay. And recursive DNS resolver. These resolvers fetch the DNS information and cache it to improve the DNS lookup speed. Okay, so what is local DNS server? Your internet service provider ISP operates the local DNS server that stores the record for a frequently visited website so that your query can be resolved faster. So type of DNS records: address records, CNAME canonical name records, MX mail exchange records, and TXT text record. So a record associate a domain name with the IP address. Okay, CNAME is a map aligns to its canonical domain name. MX mail exchange, they specify the mail server responsible for accepting mail for the domain. And text record is store any free form of text. So here is some common DNS issues and troubleshooting. Incorrect DNS configuration. If misconfigured, DNS settings can be result in a website inaccessibility. Double check your DNS configuration for errors. DNS cache poisoning. Attackers can corrupt DNS cache leading to the incorrect IP resolution. Clearing your DNS cache can be mitigate this risk. And slow DNS lookup. So slow DNS lookup can impact the website loading time. Consider using the faster DNS server or enabling the DNS caching. So we have a command of Nslookup, a tool for a DNS troubleshooting. Nslookup is a command line tool that allows you to query DNS servers and retrieve records and diagnose DNS related issues. It must have for a network administrator. So in this Wireshark Lab, we are doing the DNS. So first we have a command of nslookup. So in nslookup, we have in this practical three commands majorly. So first is nslookup and some website. So it basically given the name of IP address of these that website DNS server. Okay. So matlab that they are normally saying please send me IP address of a host of that website. So I am normally just writing ns look up and www.mit.edu. So by entering on this, that give me the address IP address. So here it is giving me the IP address. Okay, and next we are going to type a name. matlab specifically for a name server. Okay, for a server, we also again type ns lookup dash type equals to ns mit dot edu. So again, I'm searching the mit edu. So here you can see they're giving me the authoritative DNS, host name of authoritative DNS of these mit.edu. Okay, these all are that. Okay, so last we have a next command in which we have explanation in this PDF is very easy to understand. So I am reading this. We indicate that we want to send a query to the DNS server of bitsy.mit.edu rather than to the default DNS server of the dnsprime.poly.edu. Thus, the query and the reply transaction take place directly between our querying host, and the bitsy.edu mit.edu. In this example, the DNS server bitsy.mit.edu providing the IP address of a host www.a.it.or.kr, which is a web server at the Advanced Institute of Information Technology in Korea. Okay, for this I am writing the command nslookup www.aiit.or.kr. Okay, then space dot bitsy.mit.edu. Okay, then I am entering, and here you can see he is giving 18.2.18.0.72.3. Okay, so he is giving the IP address of that. So as we see the same questions looking to three these command we also have here. So for that, first we have first command is run a nslookup to obtain the IP address of a web server in Asia. And what is the IP address of that server? Okay, so here it is saying that we have to run the nslookup command to obtain the IP address of a web server in Asia. So for that, we just write a normal command of nslookup, and I'm write some website of Asia dot art it dot Asia. Okay, okay, and again I'm entering it. So, so now you can see it give me the IP address of that art it dot Asia. The IP address is 160.16.123.100. Okay, so now the second question is saying that run the NSLOOKUP to determine the authoritative DNS server for the university in Europe. So, okay, in this we have to determine the authoritative DNS server of some website in Europe. Okay, so now I am writing a command nslookup nslookup that type equals to ns. Okay, and now I'm writing the Cambridge University's webcam dot ac. Oh, if there is some problem. So I'm writing ac dot uk. Okay, so I'm entering it. By entering it, here you can see they given me the authoritative DNS servers of the university. So as you can see, there are NS3, NS2, DNS.a, authority.dns, and these all are the authoritative. answer of this. So third is run the Nslookup so that the one of the DNS server obtained in a question number two is queried for the mail server of Yahoo Mail and what its IP address. So हमको एक यहाँ से एक DNS we have to get DNS server from the question number two and run the nslookup command to the name mail server of Yahoo Mail. Okay, so I'm writing nslookup dot mail dot yahoo dot com and again cam dot ac dot uk to the question number two's website of Cambridge University. So I'm entering it and then it gave me the address as you can see here. See, but it is in a hexa. Okay, but it give the answer. Okay, what we want, the IP address. It is giving the IP address. Okay, so now our next is Ipconfig. So Ipconfig is used in Windows, and if config is also the same command which is used in Linux and Unix. Okay, so from that we have to create a new. I am doing the new command terminal, and the first is ipconfig slash all. So I'm just first writing ipconfig ipconfig and then all. After writing it, it given me the all information about our host, my host. Okay, so what's problem? Okay, some mistake again. I am doing ipconfig all. Okay, so here you can see it gave me the all information about my laptop, that Windows IP config, what is the host name, it's my Loki, and the wireless LAN adapters and the wireless LAN adapter LAN area connection to, okay, the adapter LAN with the Wi-Fi, okay, all the things, the Ethernet adapters, okay, see all the given information that give me here. Okay, so it is giving me the information about these things, and now we see the next things. It also give me the some other commands of ipconfig like display DNS or flux DNS to clear a cage. We use flush DNS, okay, to clear the flushing all the DNS cage. Okay, so now we have go to the third, that is our tracing DNS with Wireshark. Okay, so to doing this, first we have to go and write ipconfig. Okay, so I'm writing ipconfig rendering. So it gave me the all status about these. Okay, okay. So now it gave me the Wi-Fi. So first we have to search Wi-Fi, and here is you are seeing that our preferred Wi-Fi IP address, IP4 address. So it is the 172.20.10.23. So we are using this IP address in our further um, practical or in this lab. Okay. So for this, we have to go in our Wireshark. So now I am starting my Wireshark. So I'm opening my Wireshark. Okay, and here as you can see, we have to start our Wi-Fi capturing. Okay, so click on Wi-Fi. So it start packet capturing, and now we have to enter IP dot ADDR. Okay, and equals to base equals to. I have my IP address. So as you see, we get our IP address from here. So let's first copy it, and now we have to entering it here equals to and paste and enter. Okay, so now this filter we have to give. By this, we have filter remove all the packets that neither originate nor are destined to our host. Okay, so now we starting our packet capturing, and this give me all these things. Now we have to visit these website. Okay, so I'm copying it, copy, and I am pasting it here and go. Okay, so just just now you see when we go to these websites, the packet packet capturing has starting very capturing very high networks and packets. So now we have to stop our packet capturing. So I am stopping. Now we have to see their cautions of these third tracing DNS with Wireshark. Okay, so first is that let me just clear the screen for better. Okay, now first we have to search for these website of www.ietf.org to locate the DNS query and responses. Okay, so as you can see, here is here it is. Okay, yes, here it is. As you can see, of these. Okay, so I'm just clicking on it, and now here is asking are then send over UDP or TCP. So as we clicking on this, here is giving me the user data gram protocol. So it is send over the UDP. Okay, so our first question is completed, and now the second question is this is what is the destination port of DNS query message, or what is the source port of DNS response messages? Okay, for which I have to go and click on these. Okay, so for and now the UDP user datagram protocol, we have to click this, and here you can see the destination port. Okay, so destination port is 53. Okay, and further question is what is source port of DNS response? So I have to click on this, and the source port here is we have to go to the response, and the source port is 53. They both are same, as you can see. So first we go to the destination, and the destination is give of these DNS query message is 53, and for the responses source port of the response message is also 53. Okay, so next question is to What IP address is DNS server request sent? Okay, for which now we also again go to the this and now go to the IP address, and here is you can see the destination address. Okay, so this is the address, and use again the next is use Ipconfig to determine the IP address of your local DNS server. Are these both are same? So here our is as you can see just we return above, it is 1720. So I'm hearing, as you can see, the 17.2.20.10.1, and here is also the 17.2.20.10.1. Okay, so they are same. Okay, now let minimize it. And now next is question is what is examine their DNS query message. So here is our DNS query message. Okay, so which I have to click here, and these give me the all information about the transaction ID, flags, what are the cautions, answer authorities, and additionals are, and what is the queries or all of the information. Okay, so next it is saying that what type of a DNS query is it is. Okay, so for which we have to click or here on a query, as you can see, click on query, and it give me the information about that what is the type of this query. So the type of this query is AAAA. Okay, it is the type of this query. Okay, does the query message contain any answer? So here it is saying, is this query message contain any answer? So as we can see here, the answer RRS is not contain any. Its value is zero. Okay. So now next question is examine the DNS response messages. So I have to go to the response. Okay, so we go to the response. Okay, here it is. I'm going to response, and the next answer is how many answers are providing in this. So we go to the answers and check. See here. The answers of these are response is two. So first we examine the query messages. In this we have zero answers, but in the response message we have two answers. Okay, and what do each these answer contain? So अब ये answer that what are the answer contain? So for which we have to go to these answer option, as you can see here, to click on this, and the two answers are there. The www.ietforg, the type A, class in ADDR 104165449, and another is some different of 45.99. Okay, so next question is this. So now the question is this web page contain images. Huh? So before retrieving each image, does your host issue new DNS query? So as we can see here, by retrieving each image, the host doesn't issue a new DNS query. So the answer of this question is no. The host issue does not issue any new DNS query. So now again we have to do some exercise. So for this we have to start a packet capturing. So for which I am starting packet capturing again, Wireshark. So I'm starting here Wireshark. Okay, and then it's say do an NSLOOKUP on www.mit.edu. So I'm doing the NSLOOKUP on this, for which is NSLOOKUP mit.edu, and I'm entering it. Okay, Okay, sorry, in this we have to do again. Okay, so first we start the capturing. So I'm starting the capture. Okay, and now I have to do ns lookup and do on mit dot edu and enter. Okay, so after I'm doing this, okay, we have to stop the packet capturing. So I'm stopping the packet capturing, and now first we have to see of MIT DNS query. Okay, so we scroll it up and search for MIT query. Here you can see. Okay, here. Okay, as you can see here, the MIT query of DNS. So the question is, what is the destination port of the DNS query message? So for which we see here on the UDP user datagram protocol. So the destination port is 53 of the DNS query. Okay, and what is the source port of a DNS response? So we go to first to response and we see the source port is 53. Okay, so next question is, to what IP address is DNS query message sent? So first we go to the query message, and again we have to go to the IP protocol, and in which we go to here and the message go to this IP address, as you can see here on the destination address. Okay, or is this the address of your local DNS server is? Yeah, आप ही का local server DNS है. So for which we go to here and we search ipconfig all. And after going that, as you can see here, okay, it is same. Wait, I will show you here. FE808, as you can see here, it is same. Okay, this and this both are same. Okay, so next question is, examine the DNS query message. So first we go to the DNS query message. Okay, and next, what type of DNS query it is? For seeing this, which type of DNS query, we have to go to the domain name system and go to the queries. And as you can see here, it is saying the type of 4A's. The type of is 4A, A. That is the type of this DNS query. Or does the query message contain any answer? So the here the query message doesn't contain any answers. As you can see here, the answer is zero. Okay. Next question is, to examine the DNS response message. So we have to go to the response message and just I'm clicking it, and how many answers they provided? They provided two answers. As you can see here, they provided the two answers. Okay, and what are does answer contains? To see that, we have to go to these answers, and these contain these two things. Okay, these two things that contain. Okay, so now we have to repeat the previous experiment with these commands. So in which we have nslookup and type ns of MIT edu. So I'm just copying it and pasting it here and enter. So I'm just running the oh, problem. I'm just writing it again. Type ns MIT dot eu. So here it gave me all the main server's name. Okay, so now we have to do another command. So first we have to start packet capturing. So I'm starting the packet capturing, and now I am writing new command ns look up type ns mit.edu. Okay, and I'm entering it. So here it is giving me the name servers of this MIT edu. Okay, so now let's go to the our questions that to what IP address is the DNS query sent? For which first we have to filter out all our DNS servers. So I'm just filtering out. Okay, so here as you can see, this it is filtering out the DNS packets. So here is of our MIT edu. Okay, to what IP address it is going? So we have to go to IP address, and for it giving to this of it. And next question is saying that is this the IP address of your local DNS server, default local service? So to check this, now we go to this, and again we click ipconfig all. So to go, so here as you can see, the both are same. Just sorting it, visibility of both things. Okay, here you can see the this and this both are same. Okay, so next question is to examine the DNS message query. What type of this query? So I am clicking on it and go to the DNS and again go to the query, and it is a type of NS. Okay, it is a type of NS, the authoritative name server type of query. Okay, does these query message contain any message? So it doesn't contain any answers. Okay, as you can see here, the answers count is 0. Okay, so our second question is also complete of this. Again, the next question is examine the DNS response message. We have to go to the response message. So response message is here. Okay, and the answer is what MIT name server does response to a message. So it gives me first we have to go to the response. Uh, where is response? Okay, here is the response, and it is giving me the answers. It is giving me the answers, all of these answers of the authoritative servers. It give me queries. Okay, all of these things. Okay, does this response message contain the provided IP address of a MIT? Yes, ये सारे provide करते हैं. They give me the all name servers. Okay, so here it is complete of these command. So we go to the next command. Okay, so now the third command is nslookup www.awit.or.kr.bitsy.mit.edu. Okay, so for which we again start the packet capturing, and now we run this command nslookup www.awit.or.kr and bitsy.mit.edu. Okay, and entering it. Okay, now we see the changes in our Wireshark. So we just minimize it and stop the Wireshark capturing, and now filtering out the DNS queries, DNS network captures. So here, as you can see, we have DNS queries. So first question is to what IP address is the DNS query message sent? So first we have to go to this, and as you can see here, Okay, I'm just clicking on it. So the destination port is 53. Okay, so it is going to the IP address. So I'm going to the IP address and destination is this here. Okay, it is same. And here in the aiit.kr, it is different. Okay, or here it is. And the next question is examine the DNS query message. So query message is this, and the type of this is type A query. Okay, or it doesn't contain any answers. Okay, so next question is examine the response message. So we have to put the response and it contain answers. This response message contain one answer. This doesn't contain any answer, and where is it? It is contain answer. Okay, or it answer contains this thing. Okay, that bitc.mit.edu.type a.class n address 18.0.72.3. Okay, so this is all about our DNS Wireshark Lab. Thank you.